Hey guys, I'm back again. I think the hardest part on our walk with God is understanding something that, I've had explained to me but never quite truly comprehended until I've come out of these situations, and that is that we're a broken vase in the hands of a master sculptor. We're a shattered piece of porcelain, a shattered piece of glass, whatever you can think of that's broken. But the good news is, God's gonna fix you. The problem with that is that sometimes God has to do things that are painful to make what is broke work again, and what is bad good. Or in other words, you ever notice how sometimes you have to break something before you can fix it? Like, that simple thing in life where you have a painful moment that you think is a curse, but is actually a blessing in disguise. That's God. Because what God is doing is He's putting you in a painful situation because you were trying to run headfirst off a cliff. And He's kind of like, okay, you're going to trip, you're going to fall, but you're going to get right back up because you're going to be okay. You're not going to go off that cliff you were heading right towards. Let's fix this and have you come back this way. And I think that's the thing we don't understand, is that in that moment, we're in pain, we're suffering, and we're saying, why God? But when we get through it, we're saying, wow, God, because now we can look back and say, yeah, that was painful, but it was so worth it because the payoff was huge. The pain was temporary, but the joy, the pleasure, the blessings God will give you are more than anything He will ever take away. Not because He has to give you more, not because He has to do anything, but because He has promised that He is a God of great mercy, of great grace, and that He will give you far more than you ever thought possible. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's painful where you're at right now. You're saying, why God? But hang on, because you're about to say, wow, God. God bless everybody. Stay safe.